that we are going to see today. That's the A second relay teams coming out here. Lane 1, San Diego State B relay is in lane 4. Right. Lane C relay is in lane 8. So the two lane relays going on this one. Two San Diego State relays actually also going against each other. Early, it's lane 1, Washington State B relay. They took race 1, looking to take race 2 as the second leg of the race begins. Right up there with them, lane 6, the Houston relay. It's lanes 1, 4, and 6. Washington State B relay, San Diego State B relay, and Houston B relay, all neck and neck currently. The splits nearly identical, but UH with a slight advantage, 24.33 on the split. UH, the B relay, starting to gain a bit of advantage here over both Washington and San Diego State. UH really starting to pull away now. Third leg, they will be the first in the pool, followed by Washington State, then San Diego State. The two Rice relays jump in, as do the two lane relays. The Houston freestyle swimmers out in front, although the Washington State swimmer starting to gain some ground. Let's look at these splits here for Washington State and Houston. 24.79 for Houston, 24.29 for Washington State. Washington State starting to gain ground. They might even have the advantage now. It is neck and neck as the two swimmers head back home to get the fourth and final swimmer off of their jumping board, off of their starting position. Washington State first in the water, followed closely by the Cougars anchor. Washington State and Houston, lanes 1 and lane 6, neck and neck. UH touches the far wall first. It is so close. Washington State, Washington State and UH going back and forth, neck to neck. Who is going to take it? It is, with 1 lap to go, they still are neck and neck. Who had the faster split there? Washington State 24.28, Houston 24.61. The Houston anchor gonna have to do some digging here. They're lagging behind a little bit. It's Washington State with the lead, looking to win their second straight relay, and I think they will. Time, and it is the Washington State relay. 324.66, UH 325.41. Coming in third, 327 San Diego State, and then the Rice Owls C relay coming in fourth. So Washington State 2-4-2. Let's see if the C relay can finish the job here. Washington State C relay will be in lane 1. The Air Force B relay in lane 2. Rice Owls E relay in lane 3. Rice Owls D relay in lane 4. Houston C relay in lane 6. San Diego State D relay in lane 5. Air Force C relay in lane 7. And San Diego State E relay in lane 8. They're off, the penultimate race of the day here at the Phil Hansel Invitational, Houston, Texas, University of Houston. Washington State, lane 1. Winners of the first 2 relays. The Cougars, lane 6. Once again, looks like it might come down to these 2 schools. The Houston C relay, Washington State C relay. As we head into the second leg, who's off the blocks first? Looks like the Cougars just ahead. Looks like Houston just ahead of Washington State on this to start this second leg. And they will get the flip first. Followed closely in lane 2 is the Air Force B relay. They are neck and neck with the Washington State C relay as well. So a third competitor has found its way into the mix here in the second leg, although it does look like the UHC relay still has the lead. They're the first to flip on the far wall, and Air Force has overtaken Washington State. And so now UH leads Air Force first and second as we head to the third leg. UH in, Air Force in, Washington State in, Rice in, and then finally San Diego State and Air Force C are in. UH still with a small lead here. I'd say about half a body length. The Air Force maintaining their lead over Washington State as well. The push-off. Heading to the fourth and final leg. UH swimmer is ready. And they are first off the board, followed by Air Force. Quickly then Washington State. And then in fourth, in lane 5, is the Rice Owls D relay. Houston C relay still with a slight lead, although it's shrinking. It is shrinking. Air Force still in second, followed closely by Washington State. One final lap to go. Houston swimmer first out from under the water. Neck and neck, Air Force and Washington State. UH first to touch the power wall, but just barely. Will the Air Force catch them? Air Force B relay catching this Houston C relay. They are neck and neck. Who is going to take it? We're going to have to look at the scoreboard, but I think it was the Air Force Academy. No, it was the Houston Cougars, 327.78. They just edge out Air Force, who is 327.92. So the Houston Cougars get on the board here in their home gymnasium. The C relay team able to take it out with Washington State C relay coming in third. And that will lead us to our final race of the day. As we wrap things up here, it's Colorado State C relay in lane 2, the New Mexico B relay in lane 3, Colorado State B relay in lane 4, and then Houston D relay lane 5, Houston E relay in lane 6. Oh, and it looks like, actually, that the Houston relays will not be competing. So it is just the 3. Colorado State relay, C relay in lane 2, New Mexico B relay in lane 3, and then the Colorado State B relay in lane 4. The winners of the relay so far, it was the Washington State A relay that won the first race, Washington State B relay the second, and then the Houston C relay who won the third. This race very, very close. CSU B and New Mexico B neck and neck. Who will be in the water first for the second leg? It looks like New Mexico just slightly ahead. New Mexico now starting to pull away here on this second leg of this final race of the Phil Hansel Invitational. It's been a fantastic event today. Has run very smoothly, very quickly, which has been very nice. Swimmers making their way back. New Mexico in the lead over the two Colorado State counterparts, who are both neck and neck with each other. Third leg of this race, and New Mexico is the first in the water. Colorado State B team, though, B relay, starting to catch up, starting to gain a little bit of ground. Both schools pulling away from the CSU C relay. And on the final half of this third leg, New Mexico and Colorado State neck and neck. 1 and 2 in this race as we head to the anchor portion of the race. Who will get off first? New Mexico with the early lead. They're the first ones into the water. Colorado State not too far behind them, though. New Mexico anchor really putting in the work here, though. Starting to pull away for this one. Let's check out these splits. 23.90 for the New Mexico swimmer. 25.10 for the Colorado State swimmer. The New Mexico anchor really pulling away now, and it looks like the New Mexico B relay is going to be the winner of our final race. They touch the back wall for the final time today. Make their way down the swimming pool, and it will be the New Mexico B relay touching the wall first. A 3-minute, 31-second relay, beating the Colorado State B team by 2 seconds. And so that is the final race. Congratulations to New Mexico. Congratulations to UH. And congratulations to the two Washington State relay teams on their victories. But I believe that is going to do it for the Phil Hansel Invitational. Thank you to Max Sports for letting me commentate today. Had a great time out here. Very fun event. Congratulations to all the winners, swimming and diving. And then lastly, thank you to my broadcast partners, Dee and Tyree, very much. Dee and Trey, rather, excuse me. Big time help. What am I saying over here? Trey's laughing at me. I don't even know what I'm saying. But thank you to them. I really appreciate the help they put in. And thank you to everyone listening. This is Tucker Reeves signing off for the Phil Hansel Invitational.